Hello and welcome to the question and answer video number 2 for content marketing. So these are few questions that some of you have asked me and some are my own. So what if a business tells the person who is giving a service that the service is too expensive? If you're not sure what business I'm talking about, there is an intro video and that you can watch. The link is in the description below. So my recommendation here is don't lower your price, okay, or offer any discount. Rather, I go on an offensive and I would suggest that you add more value. Here is how I would package my offering if I would have been giving that services. Currently, I'm not. So yeah, so along with the 30 or 31 images per day, I would also add a daily reminder to post them the stories. So I would follow them on all the platforms that is there, and I will set a alarm with the client name if I have multiple clients, and I will say, okay, as soon as I can, I just have a message like, did you post it? Your stories. So that's an additional offer so that the person not only gets the images in advance, but a daily reminder for them to post because most of us are busy in the business world. So that's an offer that you can give, or you can give a video, a weekly video of 5 to 10 minutes of information. This information can be very subjected to what their kind of business is. So the example that I'm showing you might not be applicable for everyone. But if there is any B2B business and if their LinkedIn strategy is there and if they don't know what content to post, this is one of the video which I like. So what the format that I will do is like this is the strategy and the total watch time is 3 minutes 6 seconds and the link can start from time 34, and thus what will happen is the person will not waste the time with all the intro and if there is any selling and all those, so he'll cut through them to all the noise and straight away send them to where the solution or the answer to it. So that would be a weekly thing. The package will be third, the monthly image, a daily reminder, and a weekly video. And if for that, if that person thinks like 3000 3100 is too expensive, then I think you should find a client who values the service better, or for whom they think that that is a good investment. So you have to find basically businesses or clients who see your service as an investment and not as a cost or expenses, because marketing is an investment. Other example that I thought, like you could be like how to add a clickable link on WhatsApp story, how to swipe up, how does swipe up works on LinkedIn, or what are reels on Instagram, or how many stories can I add in a Facebook in a day, or how can I add text on top of my story image, things, basic things. So the idea here is you can have 52 of your best ones in the entire year, and then you're set. So your business has a process in place and you can still share these few videos to repeated clients because they are valuable content. The second question is, what if I don't have a website to add on my post? So the question is, in your post, there are like this service name or the server name that I mentioned, website name that I mentioned. So this is my service. So this is my post. So I got that I don't have it, and so I cannot post it. So what can I do? So my recommendation is you post your business number or the phone number where you want inquiries. So you post that, and they say that okay, but what's the point? Like they know who am I, and they can go to my profile and check my bio and why do you want to make it difficult for them? Okay, what your job is to make it easier for remember to you. So whoever sees my post, for example, I mean luckily my website link is also very small, 73 and bit, so it becomes a memory for and if I keep the format same, that implies a certain kind of a brand that I am looking for. uh, so that helps for the audience or the viewers to see the post as like the same post or the same format comes again and again, and that helps them to memorize them. So that's what my idea is. Like, there is a little, it's not actually a branding, but that's what the uh, intention or the indication is. So there are two reasons why you should put either your website or phone number. So first of all, it's make it easier for someone to reach out to you. And if your post is nice, if someone feels to start, normally people take a screenshot and they can crop out your name. But if they are if they want, there is a possibility that they will keep it. But whoever watches on your story will remember that, okay, this is you. Also, the second thing is it should not look like a forward, like a fancy generic quotes. You should not look like that. And so what will happen is whenever you create something of a certain standard or a same format, it helps to recollect them, and your perceived value will be increased. Like, for example, uh, in the example of the phone number, for example, if this is again the same story that I mentioned. So you can place your phone number like this, or you can place your phone number like this. Now, if you see, I just made it a little bit uh, the design. Now, for some, you might not like this design. For some, you may like it. I mean, it's personal choice. And definitely, if you show it to a professional designer, they can criticize or eliminate it based on certain pointers. But from a human point of view, if you get a post like this instead of like this, the big font will be kept in your memory, because you don't often see such numbers displayed like this. And so that's where you can kind of make advantage of putting this in place, and so that it becomes easier for them to remember again and again. So that's my recommendation, and I highly recommend that you have to mention your signature in some form or other to add in the bottom. The third question I was asked to me was, can I make a video story instead of regular? Definitely, you can make a video story. I chose image because I mean, it is easier for many of you to do, and I'm speaking uh, from ease of doing the business point of view. You might make videos, you might take a lot of time, but if you have the time, then you can definitely do that. When is the right time to upload the story? So this was one of the question that was asked to me. Now, like, nobody, maybe there are some expert who might know the answer, but generally speaking, there is, like, people are looking what is the right time to post the story, so that there is a maximum view to your story, or there is a maximum response time. One of the way to do that is you post multiple times in a day, and you see on what time you get maximum views and response. So that's one of the way. Some studies say that the commute time of your city, or the common time the people go to bed, is considered as a good time. You can try it out, but I don't know the answer, and it is very different for different people. So that's it. Another question that was asked to me was, what if we are not in Twitter? So don't worry about it. You were earlier also, you are not promoting your business on Twitter. So if you're not on Twitter, don't post it on Twitter. Whatever social media platform you are in, you can go ahead and post them on that. Can I post on my relatives Instagram story too? Definitely. So you might have someone who has an Instagram account or other account, and if you want, share it with them. I actually, in my intro video, I've already explained that if you are, I mean, the client or the business that they are in, if they have a team of 10 people, and if this message of the story is educational and it's a code, you should share it with your entire team and ask them to post if they are happy to do so. Uh, so then that's good for you. So there's no restriction as such. I mean, it's what people agree to do. Now, you might mention, like, there are so many social media strategy or content marketing strategies. So why did I pick to choose stories only? So I believe firmly in 80-20 principle. So basically, 20% of efforts always brings 80% of the revenue. That's pretty much what I believe in, and there is always a leverage when you say like you put in a little effort and or you find a particular strategy or a tactic, and that brings in more income, more business. There is always that. So there's a constant search of optimizing it towards it and all. So that is definitely there. Uh, I think that stories, at least in India, are still very untapped. Uh, I might be wrong, but that's pretty one person's research and observation. So if you go to check your, like, you can do a test right now. If you go and check your story, whatever platform that you are in, normally where you go and check your stories, do you often see the same person coming daily? Again, very unlikely. Uh, so there are two possibilities. You find someone and then you never see them back. But there will be at least one or two person who you see coming daily. But there are very few. That's my assumption, because it is really difficult what to post daily until and unless you have a strategy, or you are not doing just for fun, you have a business outcome to it. Then you will post it daily. So I think you have to take the opportunity to get attention towards you more effortlessly. Like here, pretty much for each social media, I'm asking you to spend maybe a couple of seconds, because for the intern or the student or the young uh, service provider who will give you the 30 images in advance, you just have to post it daily. And to try this out, for the intro video, definitely the intro video of this whole idea, uh, the link is in the description below. But what I did was I add that link into my WhatsApp story, and within 5 hours, my video, which is a 45 minutes long video in a way, because I try to explain things in much more detail, it got 30 more views. I mean, the views have been increasing rapidly now, according to my other videos as compared to them. So but that was a good idea. Like I just posted them on that, and like it drastically increased within the short span of time. I guess it is effortless for others to consume the data on story as well. So yes, those are the 7 questions that I have today. So if you have any other question, you can leave in the comment below. If you are still not sure, like, should you watch the intro video? If you have watched till now, I think if you have not watched the intro video, you should go ahead and watch the intro video. That will make more sense, the whole question and answer thing. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.